so y'all better catch. I got big dreams, you all talk when I walk, that's that big drip. Ay, when I slide down your block, now they pissed off, like I really give a oh. I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? We are back for another reaction. You already know what we doing over here, man. Shout out to y'all. First of all, make sure you go ahead and thumb up the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good out here. See what it do. Been going crazy in these YouTube streets, bruh.
Before I get to this video, I definitely want to thank y'all for getting me to 21,000 subscribers. I gained a little over 10K just this month alone, so it's definitely appreciated on it because it's been plays being made in the shadows. And a lot of people were saying that Rick Ross cut off Big Meech because of Lil Meech, but they were just seen in the club last night politicking, and it's looking like they cleared their differences. And then Rick Ross posted a pic with Floyd Mayweather, and we all know the history between 50 Cent and Floyd is definitely getting interesting in the shadows. Now, first thing first, the root of all this happening is because Big Meech came home and he felt like 50 Cent owed him something.
You ripped Big Meech off. You got $150 million from Stars to make a movie about his life, and you paid him for his life rights. You're full of...
Now, I can understand if Big Meech came home and 50 Cent and Big Meech had either a contract or a conversation about 50 Cent having a bag ready for him when he touched down. And if that agreement wasn't honored, I can understand why Big Meech chose to deal with Rick Ross. But what I can't understand is that Lil Meech didn't have a package or nothing ready for Big Meech when he touched down, knowing the fact that Lil Meech is even in position because of BMF, which is something his pops did 19 years for. And
he probably... Yeah, which is crazy, because technically, yeah, if they had an agreement, then yeah, but because you are using his likeness, you're making money off his story, so yeah, technically, yeah, you would have to hold on, let me see something. Technically, yeah, 50. I feel like it's only rightfully so. It's only righteous that 50, you know, get that man a bag because you making money off of his story anyway. So you know, it's supposed to be a give and take situation. Now, as far as the son, I wouldn't say the son necessarily need to have a bag ready for his pops, which would be cool. You know, that's showing love, but at the same time, you know, he did work for that money, though. It ain't like he just got paid money just because he got offered a job, which is a job. He's acting. So, and he got paid for it. But I don't even think he got bread like that because he probably blew it all by now. He probably blew most of his money right now. Ain't no telling.
For him to come home to nothing is crazy.
I don't think he didn't come on to nothing.
Dealing with Rick Ross to pay bills. But speaking of crazy, Lil Meech been looking insane with these promo videos.
Lil Meech, I need everybody to stop and support my dog. He got his new brand, Mogul. Killing, yeah. Yeah, that's like boss of all bosses. And today I'm coming to tell all my supporters, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever you got, you trying to make it go up, hit me right now.
Brett looks stressed out, and you can see it all over his face. 50 Cent press play.
Being wrongfully terminated is terrible. Not only have you lost your job, often without any notice, but you're...
And it's wearing on him, and he not letting up. Even Gene Deal keep backtracking, and 50 Cent posted about it, and in the caption he wrote, I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Mimi's relationship. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing blank. I thought about it. I think he is uncomfortable with me and Mimi's relationship. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing blank. He telling him he used to do X and it's cool. I tell Mimi chill, stop spending all his money. He telling him how much money he blew. People don't know I had to send Mimi in a rehab. Russell Hornsby, PT was high as blank on set. He started throwing up at a weapons test. Then Ian told me the little ninja had whippets in his truck. I said, what the blank is whippets? I look and it's the blank that they put in BB guns.
Last time I'm talking about it, bro, because people backwards. You understand?
Wait, so Meech is the one that was doing that? Cause he be looking faded though. I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. Meech be looking faded. Like I feel like all that money and fame, you know, it didn't turned him out, and now he looking crazy. And this is my thing. I don't understand with dudes like they be getting these big opportunities, get all this money, and then just blow it. Now, mind you, I ain't saying, hey, you could do what you want to do with your money, but at the same time, though, like, why not make investments? Me personally, if I was acting and I was put in that position, and I'm making a super bag off of this TV show, of course, yeah, I'm gonna buy some things, I'm gonna buy some jewelry and everything like that. But most of it, I'm about to put that into some type of asset, some type of investment to where I can make money, to where just in case. If I end up in a situation like this, where the bag is about to come to an end, and that show finna come to an end, it's like, now what you gonna do? You feel me? I think dudes gotta start moving smarter. As far as like when you touching a bag like that, like what? Cause you clearly you can see 50 about to cut that water off, man. Shit crazy.
And I talked about how Meech was going to do when he came home, not knowing that he had this stuff on his jacket. And then he goes and get with an officer that he been listening to officers for the last 19.5 years. He go down and gonna listen to another former officer and thinking the dude's gonna do right by him and give him a bag and help him out and stuff like that. And he end up being in the same spot and probably worse right now. Because just say this, man. Just say if he would have held his head with 50 now, right? I don't know if 50, but 50 would have been like, yo, Tammy, leave that alone, ma. Don't put that on that dude. You know what I'm saying? And 50 wouldn't have been behind it. The only reason the way it grew against Meech is because 50 was behind it. And what I mean by 50 being behind it, he said, yo, okay, just go with my enemy. I'm going to go ahead and do what I want to do.
Now, all this leads up to 50 Cent responding to Boosie Vlad interview, where Boosie was saying, you never go against your pops. If it's F my pops, it's F you and everybody that stand with you.
And that's facts. That's facts. You stand with your own, right or wrong. You feel me? If I was the case, and you get at my pops like that after this, because technically you making money off of his story, so it ain't like you just doing him a favor. You making money off of him. So it's like, yeah, you ain't rocking on my pops. You mad because he trying to get his bag, and you hating on him, and he don't got beef with that nigga. So you want to cut his water off? All right, then, nigga, fuck you. Shit, you ain't the only one that could touch a bag. You ain't the only motherfucker around here that got money. That's how I would have been feeling. And it's just standing on. You gotta, like, I wouldn't have did what Lil Meech did, writing 50 that message, trying to like plead and like basically like begging. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's cool. You ain't fucking with me. It is what it is, man. No hard feeling.
You never go against the grain. So 50 Cent seen this and posted the video with Boosie on Vlad on his Instagram. And in the caption he wrote, I did more for Mimi than anyone in his life, Boosie. That's why he responded like that. If he got locked up, I'm the first person he called, bailed him out every time. When I saw him laughing at his pop's post, I said, oh, blank. He a snake too. He belonged with him. Now, when I seen this, I thought about it. And if it wasn't for 50 Cent, he would have never been an actor. Lil Meech called 50 Cent his second dad. And when Lil Meech was asked what's his best memory with 50 Cent, he said 50 Cent a stand-up dude and stands on loyalty.
What's the best memory of 50 Cent?
Best memory of 50 Cent? Ever since I met 50 Cent, he's always been stand-up.
But I think that's why 50 be taking it so hard. But like, that's like a tough situation, right? Well, it ain't really that tough. Hey, look, you say F my people, regardless of, you know, I'm a rock with them, right or wrong. You feel me? But at the same time, though, hey, man, it's a crazy game. 50, that's one thing he don't play with. He don't play with about loyalty, man. He'll cut your ass off in a heartbeat. And regardless if he did that, in regards if he was bailing him out and doing all that stuff for him, it's like, bro, you asking him to go against his own flesh and blood, his dad. Like, come on now. That's weak. Now, if this was like just a homie, you know, somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But like, this is his pops we talking about. Like, because when it's all said and done, regardless of what you did for him, how many times you bailed him out, that's still gonna be his dad when it's all said and done. You feel me? So, yeah, like, I'm standing with my pops, nigga. What you mean? If you feel some type of way, then that's just on you. Like, what? He's not even a street dude. So I don't understand like why it's such a big problem if he took a picture with Rick Ross or whatever the case is. Like, he ain't no street dude. He ain't even involved in y'all politics. That's weak.
Probably the most truthful person I've ever met. You know, everything he tells me, he stands on it. You know, and that's important in life, loyalty and morals, and actually meaning what you say.
I love that.
And ever since I've known him, he's always meant what he says.
Now, safe to say, Lil Meech has made some wrong decisions, but when he got caught up at that airport, we all knew Brett wasn't.
Because that looks like there's firearms in it.
Sir, listen, I swear to God, I'm not going that bag. That's my little brother's bag. Sir, listen, I swear to God, sir.
How dumb do you gotta be to go to an airport with firearms, bro? Like, hey, I be feeling like, let me talk to y'all real quick, man. I be feeling like a lot of these dudes, like, they be acting like they start letting them parts go to their head. Like, these characters that they play, they start to embody those characters so much to the point where they start believing that's who they are. That becomes their identity. I feel like the same thing happened with Joey Badass, with him and the unique character. Like, I feel like now he done took on that identity outside of the show. Same thing with him. Like, what you doing? Why would you bring guns to the airport, knowing damn well they got them scanners and you gotta go through what you call it? You gotta go and get everything checked out, and you know, like, you gotta go through all the little TA. I think it's TA. I ain't been to the airport in so long, but knowing they gonna have to check your bags, bro. Like, that was stupid. Hey, just cause you famous don't mean you above the law, or like you can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. They be letting these characters go to their head.
I know, but unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right. So listen,
You understand that, correct?
Can you please give me
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor.
You are not a minor.
I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact, okay?
Thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody? Please?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around.
Nigga, you is not no minor. What are you talking about? You a grown ass man. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, all these dudes, they be trying to play that role and you know, they want to play that gangster role, but then it's like, as soon as you get caught up, now you trying to talk about you a minor. Nah. Take that on the chin, boy. Take it on the chin.
Around for me, be cooperative.
Pause.
Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
What's up, producers? I'm an arcade pro.
And I'm an arcade newbie, and I'm gonna blind react to arcade today.
This is just for your safety and everybody else around you because there's guns involved, okay, or possible guns. We have to confirm it. Okay, X-ray doesn't tell us 100%, okay? It just says there's a possibility, and that's what it appears to be. You understand? Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
Just an actor, sir.
No, I understand.
Man.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like
No,
that?
I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's, he was outside waiting for me, sir. My little brother's, he was outside waiting for me, sir. I promise you, sir, that's not mine. I promise you, sir, that's not mine.
Okay.
I have security guards, sir.
Sir. Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me? Sir.
Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me?
Listen, that's okay if you got that. The problem is bringing it into the checkpoint.
Sir, but I would
Just have
never
a seat
do
for
that.
me.
My mom's a flight attendant.
Just have a seat.
I would never do that, sir. I promise you, man. I went to private school. I'm a good kid, man. I went to private school. I'm a good kid, man.
I'm not saying you're bad. Have I mistreated you or anything?
Not at all. Not at all, sir. I'm just trying to tell you, sir.
But you understand the severity of what is occurring, right?
I would never do this. I fly every week.
Listen, if what you're telling me is true, we can work things out,
Yes,
okay?
Please, officer, please. I'm working.
But there's procedures we have to follow. It looks like possibly 2 guns and a few mags. He's saying that he's an actor and he has private security guards.
Does he have security weapons permission?
No, he doesn't have a...
Listen, sir, I just want to tell you.
His ID and everything's supposedly in the bag.
Listen, sir, I want to tell you 1 second. I fly every week, sir. I have 2 security guards, and we're rushing to the airport. I have a premiere. I'm an actor. That's why I have a big chain. Me and 50 Cent have a TV show.
Okay.
Sir, this will warm my life.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
No, sir, but I
Sit
never.
tight, don't
All in all, I think all this fall on Big Meech's hands. If he wasn't allegedly moving foul from the beginning and snaked Cuffy and gave Tammy Collins his life rights and had a real plan with his son and gave him guidance on money management and never crossed 50 Cent and dealt with Rick Ross, this beef with 50 Cent never goes on. Yeah, Lil Meech did wrong.
And technically, yeah, Cause when I think about it, when you put it like that, that actually makes sense. Like, what was the whole point? Why did he go and mess with Ross in the first place if you already got 50 holding him down? But if the only logical explanation I could say for that is business went bad with 50 Cent, so Big Meech was like, I gotta go get the bag somewhere else, man. I got bills to pay. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm thinking had to be, because otherwise he really didn't have no other reason to go rock with Rick Ross. But yeah, like, yeah, man.
But it all start with Big Meech. 50 Cent has stayed consistent his whole career. He is a very loyal dude till you cross him. I recently seen a little clip with Big Meech saying stop the violence.
Stop the violence and put the guns down.
But he has yet to do an interview on his snitch allegations. At this point, I believe he's just ashamed to stand on it. But in this generation we in today, if he admit to the snitching and actually stand on it, he's still gonna be accepted. And he probably would even get more famous and make more money than he actually making right now. But this I'm not getting tricked off the street angle is nasty work. Lil Meech look crazy, Big Meech look crazy. Bruh gotta play some.
Bro, what are you doing to have $10,000? Help Big Screech pay his $30K a month Airbnb. Like, bruh, we gotta stop living above our means, bro. I know you was that dude back in the day, but today's the new age, man. Like, that's crazy. Nah, but if they did have an agreement and 50 had him right, you know, he is wrong for going to mess with his enemies, especially if he know he in business and he supposed to be. It depends on how close these dudes is. Like, if they really had like a friendship, then okay, I could see why 50 did what he did. He cut him off, and he gonna cut the son off too because you his seed. You feel me? When we talking about like street shit and like just a code, living by a code, I can see why 50 did what he did. But Lil Meech wouldn't be wrong for standing with his pops either, though. Minus like the allegations, the rumors about him being a snitch and all that. But as you can see, he just said he ain't no Lil Meech ain't no street dude. So I don't feel like that the streets apply to him. That's his dad at the end of the day, whether his dad snitched or not. But yeah, it's crazy in these YouTube streets, man.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga on the road, fell asleep tryna stay up. Post-dramatic, a lot would say you too dramatic. The loudest one in the room, never want the static. Crazy how the niggas getting money turned into addicts. Never had the same habit, cut from a different fabric. Yeah, dropping classic after classic. My life on the beat, that's a real nigga passion. Hold up, wait up, why they playing with a nigga? Hold up, wait up, why they flaking on a nigga? Hold up, wait up, take a picture, blow